installing a Apex and cold air intake for a 1993 Mazda RX7. For this project, you will need a socket wrench with extender and a 10mm socket. You will also need a pair of needle nose pliers and a Phillips screwdriver. First, we will take the 10mm socket to unhook the restrictive air box. Once you have removed all 4 screws holding the airbox down, you can begin unhooking the tubing with some needle nose pliers. For one of the tubes, you're going to have to unhook it from the other end because it's a lot easier. That one. Now that you have all 7 tubes unhooked, you can begin removing the airbox. Once you have removed the old airbox, you can install the new filters. First, we're going to build the intake when it's out of the car, then we'll install it. First, take the piece with one pipe sticking out of it, take the gasket and align it with the holes on the filter and on the tubing. Then take the shorter end of the mounting bracket and screw it in with the longest screw. Make sure to not tighten the mounting bracket too tight just so you can adjust where it needs to go. And for the first filter, you only need 3 screws, and this is the one you don't need. Once you have them all hand threaded, you can start tightening them with a screwdriver. Then repeat the process for the second filter. Take the longest side of this bracket and attach it here with a long screw. And make sure not to tighten these screws too much, just in case you need to adjust. And for the last bracket, take the crooked end with a longer screw and attach it here. And when installing the filter, you're going to need to take one of the longest screws that came off your old airbox and attach it. Begin with the filter with only 2 hoses and put them right here. This is what the first one should look like. It should hook up onto this tube and this tube. You're going to need to put whatever that thing is into this tube. For the second filter, you're going to need to take the left screw off the mount. Once you have gotten the first 3 hoses on, you can begin mounting it. Now remember that screw that you didn't put in the first filter? You're going to use that as a mount for the last bracket. And here's the finished product.